Of a kind moves and statements by the CJ that have put him on a collision course with the head of state. Maraga has on several occasions trained his guns on the president over his handling of the judiciary. Our senior reporter Rita Tineo traces the frosty relationship between President Kenyatta and CJ Maraga.
For the men at the helm of the two arms of government, the relationship between President Uhuru Kenyatta and Chief Justice David Maraga has been a strained one. The 1st of September 2017 Supreme Court ruling may have laid the ground for the bumpy ride.
That the presidential election held on 8th August 2017 was not conducted in accordance with the Constitution and the applicable law, rendering the declared results invalid, null, and void.
That ruling clearly angered the president.
We have a problem with our judiciary, but regardless, we respect, but we shall revisit.
Uhuru Kenyatta put Justice David Maraga on his radar.
As a Supreme Court, they cannot overturn the will of the people. Like even Maraga thinks he can overturn the will of the people. We shall show you.
And Maraga did not take it lying down. For starters, the CJ and other judges snubbed the president's address to a joint sitting of the 12th Parliament, and Maraga, it appears, trained his guns on the executive.
If leaders are tired of having a strong and independent judiciary, they should call a referendum and abolish it altogether.
The judiciary would suffer the effects of the frosty relations. 2019 not only saw budget cuts. Justice David Maraga lamented that he was not recognized during the 2019 Mashujaa Day celebrations in Mombasa, and the state had failed to buy him a car befitting a CJ.
It is wastage to buy a CJ, a Mercedes 500, but it is not a wastage to buy the two speakers of the National Assembly, Mercedes 500.
4 months ago, the CJ was at it again, blaming the president for what he termed as the near paralysis of court operations following his failure to appoint judges.
The president has persisted in this refusal despite orders in 2 cases requiring him to swear those judges within 14 days.
From the president's "we shall revisit" remark, the Chief Justice has been a frustrated man, left to get his message across to the president through the media.
For a long time now, unsuccessfully sought an appointment to discuss this issue with you, leaving me with no option but to raise the matter through this public statement.
Justice David Maraga's statements have arguably set him on a collision course with the executive, and his latest advisory to the president may have a bearing on how things play out for the country's 14th Chief Justice during his last days in office. Rita Tineo, KTN News.
It now seems Parliament's failure to reconstitute and reform the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, in good time might come back to